Dunya is like your shadow. If you chase it, you can never catch it.
Business can basically effortlessly become worship for us as entrepreneurs.
You don't even think about it. Does it ever stop? No.
Alhamdulillah.
That is a reflection of Al-Latif. That you're helping people in a manner without imposing on them. He's benefited you without even making you aware of it.
Just gotta take a moment to correct your intention.
That's it. You're calling and you're connecting and you're giving your attention to the one whom it's even easier for, because all he has to say is be. Barakah is the of thing that you have, that you get out of it.
We want to connect to Allah, have a connection with Allah. So we can do that through the qualities.
So why do you think that I have to do and this and that?
Business can basically effortlessly become worship for us as entrepreneurs. So that was one name, Nafi', which is intrinsically connected to the philosophy of business, which is to benefit others. So what about something that is not so connected to the nature of business? Let's say something, for example, Al-Latif. So
what does Al-Latif mean?
From my very basic understanding, and this is why you're here to have this conversation with me, is because we want to actually understand what it means. My understanding is subtlety, being subtle about things.
Which is the opposite of being imposing.
Okay.
Doesn't Allah, He has every right to be imposing?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes?
Master of
He's
the
al-mutakabbir, Jalla Jalalu. Okay? But He's Latif. He's subtle. Meaning that, do you see the divine system working to maintain all of your bodily systems, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system? You don't.
You don't even think about it.
You don't even think about it. Does it ever stop? No.
Alhamdulillah.
And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does it subhanahu wa ta'ala subtly. Right? So you can be, how do you reflect Al-Latif in business? Have you ever grabbed your phone in the middle of the night, you've woken up and you found no alarm has gone off, no notification, but it's updating. It's benefiting your device now. Might be removing bugs. It might be installing new software. Okay. Providing that you've obviously consented to it doing that. That is a reflection of Al-Latif. That you're helping people in a manner without imposing on them, without them even realizing that you're helping them.
Wow.
Without you even realizing. If you take your car into the shop, right, for a service or something like that, the best mechanics, the ones that you never leave, the ones that you always go back to, are the ones who, even you took it in because there was just a light flashing. Forget the service. Service implies sometimes it's like comprehensive, right? But you take it in because there's a light flashing, you don't know what it is. He says to you, I'll have a look at it. In the process, he's changed the oil, he's topped up the water, he's pumped the tires, he's done everything. And then afterwards, he's only charged you for the thing that you brought it in for.
SubhanAllah.
Yeah? And then he says, oh no, don't worry about it, mate. This is like Al-Latif. He's benefited you without even, without you even making you aware of it. So how does this happen in business then?
Well, if there was a mechanic that did that, that would be the most successful mechanic in that city.
That's why
everybody would stick with that person.
That's why we've been going to that mechanic, right? We've been going to that mechanic without fail. No other mechanic. And he came recommended to us.
Yes, highly recommended.
He came recommended to us from someone who's been using him for 15 years.
Yes.
And continues to. Yeah. But if he just came and looked at that bit, and then only fixed it and charged you, then you're like, okay, by the way, that's adl. That's justice.
Yes, you can do that.
But ihsan is that you go above. That you do more as well. And if you think doing more, that's going to hurt my business. Well, actually, the metrics show
it's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
This is reminding me of this whole notion of, in business, go above and beyond for your customer. There's a whole book written on this called Raving Fans. This is how you create raving fans, is to go above and beyond. And I guess what you're saying is doing that is a reflection of the divine quality, and inevitably it will benefit your business.
Yeah.
So then, do we do it because we want the business to grow, or do we do it because we just want to reflect a divine quality? And how do you sort of balance that out?
Right. That's very good, because this answers why non-Muslims, when they reflect the qualities of Allah,
they get the dunya.
They get the dunya.
They get
Why?
dunya, yes.
Because that's a rule. That is a rule. That if you reflect these qualities of Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you, He's just. He'll give you what He has said anyone will get if they do that. And that is dunya, some a level of peace, But when you don't have an intention, you're saying, what if you're doing it now, but you're not doing it with the intention, basically to please Allah? Okay? It just so happens that you've stumbled on this secret.
Yeah.
Okay? And you do it for, you're doing it out of self-service.
Yes.
Not to serve others. You know that serving others serves you. So you're not really serving them, you're serving yourself. What happens when you put intention in there? Sincerity. Now you get the dunya and you get the akhirah.
Ooh, double whammy.
Yeah.
So it's only the intelligent person would do it for Allah, and will know that automatically the rest will follow.
And does intention require any effort?
Not physical effort.
No, there's no effort. There's no effort. Meaning, is there an overhead on your business?
No. You just gotta take a moment to correct your intention.
That's it. That's it. And when we say moment, it's a second or a split second.
Oh yeah,
split
second.
That's all it is. That you come into the presence of Allah. I'm not alone. Allah is with me. While people can't see me in here, Allah can see me, and He is seeing me all the time. People can't hear. And people can't hear what I'm saying to myself internally, but He can hear me. So if I'm present with Allah and I'm conscious that He's with me, He's seeing me, He's hearing me, what is an outcome of that hudur, presence with Allah? That your niyyah, your intention, automatically becomes corrected.
Yeah.
So let's go the opposite way now. With the example of the mechanic. The worst mechanic is the one that you go in with one thing, he tells you got 10 problems with the car.
That's a standard procedure for mechanics.
Do you like going back to that person?
Nah.
No. Now he's made from you 10 times more than he should otherwise have, right? By exaggerating and stuff. So this is dhulm. This is dhulm.
Though that list of work is not true.
Or exaggerated.
Exaggerated. Okay,
it's exaggerated.
If it's true, then it's fine.
Yeah. Mate. Oh, those tires, they're no good. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to change them. Oh, this and that, whatever. And then they normally do that. Do they do it to people who are streetwise and savvy?
No.
No, they're to the Karens who walk in and they don't know any better.
Yeah.
Right. What's the male equivalent of a Karen?
I don't know.
But simple people like me, right, who don't know any better. They can see us coming. That's dhulm. And Allah does not do dhulm.
So will that have an impact on the business long term?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Because Allah says, Inna Allah la yuslihu amal al-mufsideen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not bring to fruition and does not benefit the deeds and the actions of the mufsideen, those who are mischievous, those who cause harm to others, essentially. Because ifsad is to take something that is sound and good and to ruin it. So that's what they're doing. Your car is sound and good, and then what they've done is that they've ruined it. Because even when they do these interventions that are not necessary, they're not doing it with perfection, with itqan, and so they'll make your car worse. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't give barakah to these people. He will have the wealth. Rather than the £70 you would have owed him at the end, you've given him £500 or whatever. Okay, he's got more. You're not going to go back to him. That's number one. Okay. Number two, that £500 now, there's no blessing in it. You'll find that it leaves their hand quicker than it entered their hand.
And that's like a extra dimension that we believe in, the concept of barakah. Sometimes £70 of honest earnings is better than £700 of dishonest earnings, because
Exactly.
that 700 will go, and you may get more benefit from that 70 than the 700. I've seen it happen sometimes. You try and save a few quid by doing something that maybe you shouldn't, and then something happens somewhere else, and you have to pay for that.
And what is barakah? Like, what is barakah?
Good question.
People think barakah is just like this spiritual thing that no one can see. Barakah is the utility of that thing that you have. The utility of the house.
What you get out
what
of it.
you get out
the
of
benefit
it.
you get out
The
of
benefit that you get out of it. That's barakah. The benefit you get out of a jacket. Maybe you have a jacket you've had for 15 years. Barakah. Another jacket, 15 weeks and it's torn.
It's gone, yeah.
The old one was cheap. The new one is expensive. There's no barakah in it. Not because it's expensive. I'm just saying let's say there's no barakah in it. So this is what barakah means. £700 the mechanic took that he didn't really deserve. Yeah. You know, outwardly it looks more than the £70. But if there's no barakah in it, suddenly there's a bill. Suddenly there's a fine. Suddenly there's an unexpected cost. Gone. Yeah.
Subhanallah. And this is why it's so key to understand this, because otherwise you'll be chasing your tail your entire career.
Precisely.
And it happens.
That's precisely. What happens when you chase the akhirah though?
The opposite of law of attraction is the law of destruction.
No, when you chase the akhirah, you chase the
the akhirah. Sorry. When you chase the akhirah, then obviously everything's chasing you.
Exactly.
Everything's chasing
Imagine that. That's what Ibn al-Qayyim he said. Ibn al-Qayyim said that the dunya is like your shadow. If you chase it, you can never seize it, you can never catch it. But if you walk away from it, it's forced to follow you. And where does it start? At your feet.
Subhanallah. Wow.
It's at your feet.
Wow.
That's the dunya. When you walk away, meaning when you walk away from it, it means you're walking to akhirah. Walk away from it doesn't mean renouncing dunya. It means that your priority is akhirah.
Okay.
Because
That's
some
an
people
important
think
point.
that walking away from dunya means that I have to become a zahid, an ascetic, and I leave everything and I go and I live in a cave. That's not what walking away from dunya means. Walking away from dunya means that I don't make it my priority. I make akhirah my priority. The law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that dunya will follow me. I still do what I can. I tie my camel.
Yes.
Everyone knows the hadith of tying the camel, meaning that I adopt the means. Okay. Some people adopt 100 means and get 1 result. And some people adopt 10 means and get 5 results.
Yes.
So who's better off?
I don't know.
Yes. But to do this, it means that every stage, wherever, like we said, wherever I'm planted, I'm reflecting these qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm reflecting these qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's another quality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and one of his sifat, al-hafiz, that he safeguards.
Protection.
He protects.
Safeguarding.
Yeah. Now today, let's say you have any business that provides security for people. Think now about the number of industries and the number of, let's say, applications to this quality. Protection.
Yes.
Medical. What else? I mean,
CCTV cameras, alarms, and protective layers for your car, and so many things, subhanAllah.
A protective screen for your phone.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You can, and all this takes is just that you have an intention.
Yes.
That's all. That's what it means to be present with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you're doing your work. It becomes ibadah. When you're present with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your work then becomes worship. Why? Because my intention is to please Allah. Now, sometimes we don't know the name that we are reflecting. We don't know the name that we're reflecting. That's not a problem. Because this is like understanding a level of the mechanics.
Yeah.
We're not, for example, we're not used to.
So let's say I have found out that there's this new technology of screen protector for mobile phones, and I want to start an e-commerce business, how do I link that to the divine quality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
All I do is that I look at the nature of this product or service. How is it benefiting people? How is it benefiting people? And I can trace it back, okay, to a quality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then with just an intention, as we said, there's no added layer over here. There's no added process in the production line, in the supply chain. There's no overheads, just for it to be in your head. Ya Rabbil Alameen. Ya Rabbil Alameen. You protect us and you protect all the creation in ways that even we don't know.
Don't realize.
And we don't realize. Give me a share of your name. That's it. That's it. What else? For example, let's say you have a restaurant business. What name can you be reflecting there? You connect to?
Provider. I don't know if there's a name around feeding,
Al-Mut'im.
sustaining.
Al-Mut'im. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Mut'im, the one who feeds.
Subhanallah.
Imagine that. Whether you're the restaurant owner or the waiter or the chef, you can be reflecting this quality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Connect to the sifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see, everything is about connection to Allah and His sifat. His sifat are not separable from Him.
Yeah.
They're not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not divisible. Okay? He's Samad, Jalla Jalaluhu. He's not made of parts or components or anything like that. His sifat are not components because that would mean that they are separate and they require a
keeping together.
Yeah, to be put together. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not like that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free of composition. So sifat, when we're talking about everything is about Allah, everything is about His sifat. Everything's about His sifat. So I connect to Allah, I'm connecting to His sifat. Yes? In everything that I'm doing.
We connect to Allah, because obviously that's what everyone talks about. We want to connect to Allah, have a connection with Allah.
Yeah.
So we can do that through the qualities, i.e. through manifesting those qualities or reflecting those qualities immediately connects us.
Straight away. Straight away. And the thing is when you connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what are you then connecting to? You're connecting to the source.
Oh, the originator of everything.
That's it.
I don't know.
You're to the Fatir, the originator, to Al-Khaliq, the creator. Yes? You're connecting to Ar-Razzaq, right? The provider. You're connecting to Al-Mulhim, the inspirer. Meaning I'm struggling to come up with a business idea. I'm conscious, I'm aware of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He's with me, seeing me, hearing me. Yes? I connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When I connect to Allah, you see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when you say Allah, that's all of His sifat are included. Yeah? So I'm present with Allah. I want an idea, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Connect to your name, Ya Rabbil Alameen, Al-Mulhim, that you're the inspirer. I connect to Allah's name, Al-Mubdi'. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Badi'. Al-Badi'. So Al-Badi' is the one who innovates. What does it mean that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Badi'? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala innovates something that has no resemblance to anything before it.
Ooh, that would be a good business idea.
But it won't be possible for us because everything around us is creation. So anything that we do is related to creation. Either it is the repurposing of something or repackaging of something that already exists. Okay, that's what science is. Science doesn't create. Science discovers. And then how does industry benefit from science? Right, that those discoveries they then take and then they repurpose whatever is already existent in the natural world, the natural resources, in a way that creates a benefit for us. So I want to come up with a business idea. I connect even to Allah. I connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name, Al-Badi'. You see, Al-Badi' is the one who will bring something will innovate something that is, because what does innovation mean? The innovation means to bring about something new.
Something new that didn't exist before.
Yeah, but for us, that's not absolute. There will always be similarity.
Yeah.
Because innovations for us are normally updates, actually.
It's a tweak.
It's a tweak.
It's a little tweak here.
It's not for Allah. Allah will create something that has absolutely no resemblance to something else. As they say, لا من قريب ولا من بعيد. There's no similarity. Nothing remotely close or distant even between the two of them. That's Allah. So if I want to come up with something new, right? Like, as we said, innovations are like what? Like the jet engine from a propeller engine. Okay. In the end, it was still a plane though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it created a step change. Because you couldn't go from one end of the country to another on a full tank. Now you could cross the Atlantic on a tank. Okay. But in the end, it's still a plane though, isn't it? But with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no, these are things that are completely different. Okay. So for example, people say, oh no, but we're all carbon-based organisms. Are the angels carbon-based organisms? You can't even imagine what an angel looks like or what he's made of or how they operate, how they are sustained. They live off your dhikr. Imagine that. They're a malaika. Their sustenance is the dhikr of Allah. You can't even imagine how does that sustain them?
How does that even work?
How does that even work? It's an innovation beyond your imagination.
Yeah. So
what if I'm connected to Al-Badi'? I'm connected to Al-Badi'. And here's the thing. Maybe someone's listening now and be like, oh, I better do that quickly before somebody else does.
Yeah.
But you're connecting to the infinite source.
Yeah. SubhanAllah.
Meaning that him giving you or him giving someone else doesn't deprive you. He gives everyone. Jalla Jalaluhu. It's not, you're not tapping into a finite source. You're tapping into an infinite source of inspiration, of ideas, of innovation, etc. So how can I not? Right?
It's a superpower, right?
It's
pretty much.
Yeah, it is.
Which is kind of my thesis all these years is, as Muslims, we have so many advantages compared to the average entrepreneur.
SubhanAllah.
But we're so behind, SubhanAllah.
Yeah, but
so
why? Because of our misunderstanding of our deen.
Yes.
We have understood our deen or misunderstood our deen, and given it qualities of renunciation of the dunya. Of khushuna, to live a rough life, that's somehow piety. That when you do more and more worship that is taxing on your body, consumes your time, this is what piety is. These are all imports from other religions. Every single one of them. These are not the prophetic way.
I don't know.
Tell me where these the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told us to do these things. The dunya is necessary. Where in the dunya to go to the akhirah?
We need to use it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you don't know how to use it, say I don't know how to use it. But if you go, oh brothers, no dunya, it means you don't know how to use it. This is like you're in the cockpit of a plane and you look and all the buttons are there and you don't know how to fly it. And you go, ladies and gentlemen, as like the Imam will tell us now, Khatib, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, okay, this plane is extravagant and we should renounce it. And why are we even going to these places? We should stay here and we should think about our life and akhirah and all of that. He doesn't know how to fly the plane. But if you know how to fly the plane, you get to the destination quickly and safely. It's the safest mode of travel. Yes. So, like the Salihin, they said that the dunya is like the ocean. It's like the sea.
Yes.
It's like the sea. And you have to ride the sea, meaning you have to be on a boat, a ship that rides the sea to go to your destination, the shore, which is akhirah. Right? If the dunya enters the ship,
you're done.
If the water enters the ship, you drown. Okay? But if it doesn't, you're on top of it. Notice, you're on top.
You're on top.
You're on top.
It.
You use it to take you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, "Ni'matid darud dunya." It's a sahih hadith, by the way. that the dunya is the best home. I bet you most people have never heard this hadith. It's in Mustadrak al-Hakim. The best home is dunya for the one who takes from it, for the one who takes from it for his akhirah and to please Allah.
SubhanAllah. It's our tool, essentially. It's a tool.
Exactly. It's yours. Use it.
To be used. Yeah.
Yeah, to be used. It wants to be used.
And not to get used by it.
Exactly. And he said, وَبِئْسَةُ الدَّارُ الدُّنْيَا. And the worst home it is. Dunya is the worst home, but for who? For the one who is distracted by it. Okay? The one who is distracted by it from akhirah and pleasing Allah.
SubhanAllah. And I think as entrepreneurs, there's always that danger that we get distracted by the business, by the challenges, by the exciting opportunities, by the money and by the thrill. So how do we protect ourselves from falling into that in terms of not letting the dunya distract us? Like, is there some kind of hack? Is there some kind of practice? Is there some kind of secret?
It's very easy.
Okay, so it is a hack then, yeah?
It's very easy and it requires no effort whatsoever.
Right.
Actually, no physical effort whatsoever.
Okay.
And we've already said it. It's presence with Allah.
Okay.
That you're just conscious that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with me, seeing me, hearing me. At least those three attributes. That Allah's qareeb, He is the closest to me than anything. That He is sami', He's all hearing. And He's hearing me all the time. He's basir. He's all seeing, He's seeing me all the time. Okay? And to connect. So that's connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you said, how do we stop dunya distracting us? Distraction means that you had focus on something before it. What was that focus? It's the default is you should be, your focus, meaning your attention and intention is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is there any effort in doing that? Notice I never said, go to the mosque. Yeah, you go to the mosque when you have to Jumu'ah's fard, and if you live near a mosque and you can go and pray there and it's feasible for you, you go. Great virtue, of course. All right. But to be present with Allah, do you have to be in the mosque?
No.
And then you've reduced Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to a space. If you think that I go to the mosque to be with Allah, oh sorry, you're saying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is confined somewhere. Allah said, وَهُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُمْ. He's with you wherever you are. All I have to do, how He's with me, I don't know. All I have to do is connect to Him. Meaning, connection, and people think connection is like, oh, I put the wire in here, and there's a whole process. Connection means I just pay attention to Allah. That's it.
Is that simple?
It is that simple. Anyone listening right now, anyone watching right now, can just think, right now, this moment, to just think, Allah is with me. I'm not alone. Allah is qareeb. He's closer to me than my jugular vein. And Allah is hearing me. He's not distracted by another sound over the sound of my call, over my inaudible call from the heart. And Allah is seeing me. There is no veil obscuring His vision, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that doesn't require any physical exertion, any physical effort. The only physical effort was me having to say it. But really,
you should think it.
That's what you should be doing.
But if somebody thought like this, let's say every moment of the day, their behavior would be very different, right? They'll be in a completely different state.
Right. So what does it do when you are now present with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? We already said your intention automatically becomes corrected.
Yes.
Now your conduct becomes corrected.
Absolutely.
That means your business practice becomes corrected, becomes refined.
Yes.
Now you're thinking about, how do I benefit people instead of just benefiting myself? You're allowed to benefit. You're allowed to benefit. But how do I benefit while benefiting others as well when I'm conscious with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So you said, how do we stop dunya, business, challenges, obstacles distracting us to be with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So you're also connecting to the qualities. So we said Al-Qareeb, Al-Sami', Al-Basir. You expand that now. Expand it to Al-Razzaq. Expand it to Al-Wahhab, the one who gifts. Expand it to Al-Mu'ti, the giver. Yes. Expand it to Al-Wasi', the vast. Meaning I feel constriction right now in my rizq, right? I should be connecting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Al-Wasi', Ya Rabbil Alameen. You're the absolute in vastness, Ya Rabbil Alameen. And you can expand for me my dunya. And it comes, and here's the thing, because it's just a thought from you, isn't it?
Yeah.
You think, is it really? People think like, come on, it can't just be that.
That's easy.
But you're calling and you're connecting and you're giving your attention to the one whom it's even easier for, because all he has to say is be.
Kun fayakun.
That's it. What do you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from you? You think he wants you to climb Everest? Right? Because he doesn't need anything from you to start with. So why do you think that I have to do and this and that?